Hey there. So it's been about a month and a half that I got this pair of Birkenstocks, and I think it's time to do a review. I have the need to glue them up a little bit, so now I think it's time for the review. I'm gonna do a little mock unpacking for you guys that are worried about getting fakes, so you can have a look at what a real pair of Birkenstocks looks like. So one of the important factors was the paper with the barely visible logos. Inside you have a beautiful pair of Birkenstocks, and I think there was some marketing material. Perfect. I got two of these, information about the natural leather products. Fantastic. So what do we have in terms of the product? So we have the taupe leather colored Arizona model. Once again, here we have that for you. I live in a humid climate area, so it's hot most of the year, and I thought having a natural, comfortable footwear would be what I needed. Now, actually, this is a real pair for many reasons. Let's go over them together. It's been about a month and a half that I've worn them, and they have the foot cup. This was really good. I see this top one, the camera doesn't represent the B very well, but it was very well done. All of the insides match what online say that they should have. We have two different numbers right there. See if I can get that better. Actually, it's barely even visible to me, but it said 71 SM something. Down here, we still have the engraving, barely visible, 104E1. If you guys can see that right in there. It says 104E1. There you can see the 10 and then 4E1. So that is another indication that these models were built separately and then put together. So from different productions. Then we have the toe cup and we have the heel. It's very rigid when you stand on it. And so I Googled, when I was looking for these, I Googled for the most comfortable and natural slippers that were available on the market, and comparing the most expensive ones to what is naturally available on the market, I came to the conclusion that I needed a pair of these natural ingredient, rigid support Birkenstock slippers. Now, the initial problem was finding them. I had no idea that because they became so popular that they were so hard to get. The next problem I ran into was knockoffs. So many slippers that look like them, but in fact were just simple slippers. What's worse is that some of them that you can find online, they pretend to be Birkenstocks, but they cost around $100 less and are but of inferior quality. Now, talking about the quality, this is where I want to direct your attention. So probably this is the worst thing that really got me down, and I realized I need to start gluing them now. It's only been 6 weeks that I've had these, and I'm devastated by how bad the latex is, and you can see it all around. The cork is coming off, the latex. Now, it could be due to my humid environment, but this is just poor quality. You know, I paid roughly $250 for these. And so that's a shame to have the product fall apart on me in the first month, in the second month. If you look closely around the entire foot of both shoes, the latex is coming off. Now, even me living in a tropical zone does not give my shoes the excuse of falling apart, right? Especially for this premium price. So as a final verdict of buying and owning a pair of Birkenstocks, I can say that I'm pretty disappointed with the company's inability to make a lasting shoe. That is my number one pet peeve. In fact, I believe they engineered the glue so poorly and it comes off in the first month. That's just unacceptable, right? To me, it's unacceptable. And I blame the company for being irresponsible. It is a luxury shoe, mind you guys. It does feel rich. The suede is incredibly soft. The suede is incredibly long grained. The suede is a pleasure to take care of. Mind you, these are the slippers that I cook and clean in, right? And so a few times I got a few splashes on them of, of just kitchen stuff and vinegar and baking soda. Initially dab it with vinegar and then sprinkle some baking soda and then dab off the vinegar, then sprinkle it with some baking soda and leave for a few hours. That usually helps with most of the kitchen stuff that you can get on them. So for a luxury shoe, I mean, in the end, they do have repair kits, guys. You can buy for 20 euros a repair kit, and it'll come with all the conditioners for the leather and all of the glue, the natural glue that the shoe is made from. But again, to me, it's unacceptable. I need, first of all, I can't find them in my region, in the store where I bought these. They didn't come with that kit. And so I don't have access to one. So to me, that's a big minus. All in all, because of the poor durability of the item, I give them about maybe a 5 out of 10, only because they look and feel super nice. But I'm very disappointed in the fact that they're coming apart so soon. So now armed with that, guys, I hope you enjoy your shopping and good luck finding your pair of perfect shoes for yourself.